boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, Richardson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, his quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On comes the Packers punting team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Why Tony? 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 17 yards on that play. First down for Houston.
Oh, ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Hey, uno. 19 Texas.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a third down and 4.
Look the high. Hey, south. Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quick.
And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno more.
On play action. Stroud. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Why, Tony? 11.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 12.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
All right. Down.
Now Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Flash.
They send him right out of the slot. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The drive will start on the ground, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line,
The defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
All right.
They'll try to run this one in. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Look the hot, look the hot. Love it. Hey.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
They send the tight end in motion. On play action, Richardson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Packers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, south. Hey.
Here's Stroud. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Oh, hey. Buggy. Hey, uno more.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, You stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted, and now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, you did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
All right. 19 Texas. Speed left.
They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Third and goal.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey!
Putting the tight end in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2.
On the quick, right?
They'll try to run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Texans move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, Richardson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Stroud to throw here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ow, Patrick! Texas. Alert the high, alert the high.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, south. Buggy.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Touchdown, Texans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Richardson. Throwing right, it's taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go, let's go. Oh, ball.
Tight end going in motion here.
11. Hey, uno. Hey.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Under.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Oh, ready? 19 Texas. Look to high.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. To the right side here, pass is caught. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Richardson to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
Good.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So it's a win here for the Texans. And this long winning streak